Welcome guys, and it is Philip Ellis here, and I'm back with another video. But today we are doing another vlog, and yeah, I don't know why I've got a day off today from university studies and stuff like that, where I never used to, and I've decided I'm going to head out. We're going to go into town. I'm going to catch the train. Well, I'm here in my car, parked up, paid for parking for the day. I'm taking the train because my ankle's a little bit busted, and I don't want a 40-odd minute drive, so we're going to head into, well, not my town, but another city sort of thing. We're going to head into Bristol anyway. And yeah, we're going to take a look around, go to some comic book shops, go to some memorabilia shops. There's one Star Wars stuff. So we're going to see a lot of stuff. So anyway, I will see you guys in a bit. Let's go. The first shop that we went into was Famous Memorabilia in the galleries in Bristol, and I only showed off a little bit of what they had because I didn't want to oversaturate the video and show you too much, but they had some amazing stuff. They had some Henry Cavill autographs, they had a lot of football autographs from pretty much every team. Like you have Birdcamp, full Arsenal signed shirts, the full Leicester shirt, Vardy shirts if that's your thing, Paul Scholes, Giggs, and then you had film TV, as I said, Henry Cavill, Sylvester Stallone, people like that. They had so many signatures all there. They also had some boxing, like Mike Tyson signed shorts. I don't think they were ring worn, I'm not sure. Muhammad Ali, now that was going for like thousands. That's expected with his recent death. But it was absolutely fantastic. Musicians as well. They had loads of why can't I get my words out? Musicians autographs, like some of the Beatles. They also had some more recent, like Rita Ora, people like that. But great shop. Recommend it if you really want to look for an autograph and you can't physically meet the person to get it. Famous Memorabilia, check it out. Definitely give that a rating of a 6 out of 10 probably, just because the prices for some of the stuff was a bit too high. But yeah, 6 out of 10. On to the next shop. So the next shop that we went into was Excelsior Comics. That shop is absolutely fantastic. Probably one of my favourite comic shops that I've ever been to, just because they've got so much, and I've shown off quite a little bit of what they had. They had all the new issues, they had lots of back issues in the long boxes, they had some Silver Age comics as well. I don't know if they had any Golden Age comics, but they had a lot of X-Men, Hulk, the Incredible Hulk I should say, Spider-Man, all the way up to the new stuff. So with the DC Rebirth, I will show off everything that I've purchased over all the shops at the very end of this video, so stay tuned to that. But it was absolutely brilliant. They had loads. They had all the trade paperbacks as well. I had to contain myself because I was reading East of West. They had all of the volumes that I needed. Didn't purchase any because otherwise I'd be flat out broke by the end of the day. But once again, that comic book shop is fantastic. You could see some of the stuff that they had, brilliantly well priced as well. It was like they had some dollar bins, like £1. They had some packs. They had everything. It was a fantastic shop. I highly couldn't recommend this enough. They had everything you could imagine. I managed to pick up the Incredible Iron Man for one of my friends, and the Death of Wolverine final issue variant for my other friend. So, and they've been looking for these for a while, so this absolutely fantastic. Can't rate Excelsior Comics highly enough. I'm going to have to give it a 10 out of 10. It is one of the best comic book shops I've gone to, and very well priced. I loved every second of being in it, and you got to see it. It looks fantastic. If you're ever in Bristol, check out Excelsior Comics. 10 out of 10. So the third shop that I went into when I was in Bristol that I'm showing off to you guys was Forbidden Planet in Bristol, and I love Forbidden Planet. I've been there, that would be my second or third time, third time, something like that. I love it. Look at the collectibles. They're just incredible. Look, they're just amazing replicas. So many comics, so many trade paperbacks, so many hardcover I should say. So many pop toys, so many figures for everything, like Star Wars, Harry Potter now, Suicide Squad, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic of the Gathering. That shop has a lot of it. Now, of course, that's a larger chain that's available at loads of places, so it's not like just a separate store. But honestly, the people in there are real great customer service, as was Excelsior Comics. They were really great in there. Nice to have a chat with them. But yeah, I love Forbidden Planet. Just some of the stuff is incredible, and I picked up a load of comics there as well, which I'll show off at the end, as I've already said. Blah blah blah. And yeah, I couldn't recommend going to Forbidden Planet if you're in Bristol enough. The London one, if you live in London, go check that out. That's 2 stories. The first story is just all collectibles, and then the second story is just all comics. Imagine like walking into a I'm trying to think of something that would really encapsulate. Like, imagine walking into a big local Toys R Us. That's what Forbidden Planet is like. A little bit smaller though, just a tad, but just full of collectibles and comics. It's incredible. I love it. Statues, everything. That's where I got my Force FX lightsaber, my Obi-Wan Kenobi. They had a Yoda one in there. They had a Kylo Ren one when I was in there today. I had to control myself again because they're expensive replicas, but once again, Forbidden Planet is a fantastic shop. I love it every time I go there. Couldn't recommend it enough. And along with Excelsior Comics, gonna have to give it a rating of 10 out of 10. The 3 main shops I wanted to visit, boom, I visited. There was another shop, however, that I did want to visit, Area 51, another comic book shop, but due to time restraints and me having to catch a certain train back, I couldn't make it to that one. So I'll check that out next time I'm in Bristol. So maybe you'll see a vlog of that in the future. But yeah, and on to the final shop. That's right, the final shop was just basic Waterstones. Customer service in there was brilliant, wonderful woman in there. Anyway, blah blah blah. Let's skip over that. But I got something that I've been really wanting to do, is the Superman comics in there as well. I love Waterstones as a chain. We've got one in my local too, and the one in the galleries in Bristol again is very good. I literally went in there right at the end, then had to quickly go along to the train to catch the train home. But yeah, so I didn't really take any pictures or anything because it wasn't really a main shop, but I did manage to purchase something from there which I will show. And let's go and have a look at all the stuff that I purchased in those shops. Boom! So you have seen the trip out now, and you've kind of got to see around the shops. I've talked a little bit around it, but let's get to the final haul of all the comics and stuff that I picked up. I know this isn't technically something that I usually do on my channel, like comic pickups, trips like that. I know there is channels specifically for that, but you know, I was out and about and I thought, let's do this. So first, well, it was actually the last thing that I picked up in the day. Not the only thing I picked up today. Hey, some digits on that phone number, but we won't get into that. Your boy pulled. Anyway, back on topic. First, well, one of the things that I picked up today from Waterstones was the Golden Age of Superman Volume 1. Now, this is all some of the original stories of the first comic issues of Superman. So you have Action Comics 1938. I want to say the first one is, yes, June 1938. Action Comics, as you can see there. And it's just all those sort of ones. Now, this only cost me $14.99, and just that issue alone, if you were to buy the single issue in somewhat of a good condition, as in Action Comics issue number 1, the first appearance of Superman, that would be in excess of £100,000. So without them bringing out this volume, I would never be able to read it or have it in purchase. So I'm really happy with that. Had to pick it up. Boom, 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 boom. Right, so that's the first thing. Well, one of the things I picked up today. I won't say the first thing. Right. Other things that I picked up today, these came from Forbidden Planet, these did. And it is Supergirl, The Rebirth, issues number 1. And I realise there's a glare, so I'm trying to get rid of the glare as much as I can for you. I don't really know if that's working. But yeah, Supergirl issue 1, and then Supergirl issue number 2. Trying to get rid of the glare. Oh, I did get rid of it there for a second. Yeah. So Supergirl 1 and 2. I've got up here, you see, the first season on DVD. So it was kind of like a thing that I really wanted to do, and I realised the glare's coming from the monitor. So we'll get rid of that. But yeah, wanted to pick up the comics to go along with that so I can keep up to date with it. And of course, with the Rebirth happening now, it makes sense to start catching up with all the comics because all the stories are new. So yeah, I picked up Supergirl's issues number 1 and number 2. Now, Jordan, if you're watching this, I know you will be very, very proud of the next haul that I've purchased, and I couldn't help it. You talk a lot about it, so I'm putting my faith in you in the DC Rebirth. In fact, almost all this is I think everything I picked up today is DC. Usually I'm a little bit on the Marvel side. But yeah, anyway. Harley Quinn issue number 1 variant cover edition. Boom. I know Jordan will be very, very pleased with me picking that up. Issue number 1. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. Just going through the comics here. And issue number 5. Now, I don't think issue number 6 is out yet. So yeah, issues 1 to 5 of the Harley Quinn DC Rebirth. Boom. Very happy with that. Especially happy with this variant cover edition for issue number 1. This is an exclusive Ben Oliver cover, actually. But yeah, so presented by Forbidden Planet. Only place you can get that variant cover, apparently. So yeah, that's issues number 1 to 5 of the Harley Quinn. I'm actually looking forward to reading that. I really am. I've seen snippets of the character and it intrigues me. It does. So I wanted to pick up the comic. So what is the next line I've picked up? As you can tell, I'm trying to pick up most of the issues so I can go through the Rebirth and stay up to date with the Rebirth. So let's see if these are in order before I present them to you. They are backwards, so we'll do it like this. That makes more sense. Let's just double check. Yep. Justice League issue number 1. Now you would have actually seen there was a variant edition where it was all like metallic in the background for like £20 odd. I didn't pay to get that. I couldn't bring myself to do it, but I do love this front cover. So we got the standard front cover edition. Variant, normal edition number 1. Justice League number 2. As I look on the back, there's actually Batman the Killing Joke. I need to watch that. But yeah, Justice League 2. Justice League number 3. This is a different cover as well. Had Superman on the front. I prefer this cover because of Superman and me being a huge Superman nut. But the actual other cover for issue number 3 is quite nice as well. Justice League issue number 4. As you can tell, a lot of what I've got is the DC Rebirth, as I've said, trying to keep up with it. So yeah, Justice League 4 and then Justice League 5 as well. Boom. And then finally, Justice League, another different front cover. Not really a variant, I don't think anyway, but it's a different one to the most popular one. Justice League issue number 6. Boom. So, Justice League 1 to 6, all there, and they need to be bagged and boarded. Now, no, don't fall over. Okay, that was a sent my nerd mode tingling there. Right, this next bit is a bit depressing. Just a tad. I couldn't find issues 1 and 2, but I managed to find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm up to date as much as possible, bar 1 and 2, which I have to find elsewhere. And it is a DC Rebirth of Superman. But look, look at that crease up there. Look at it. Oh, I creased it. What a fool. I picked up The Death of Wolverine for a mate. And I also picked up International Iron Man issue number 3 for Jordan. Shout out to Jordan if he's watching this. But yeah, Superman issue number 3. God, I nearly dropped it. Issue number 4. Issue number 5. And let's get this in order. Order in the court. Superman issue number 6. Superman issue number 7. Now there was another cover with him as Kent Clark and the child and all that. I don't really know too much about it because I haven't read them yet. As I said, I want to keep up to date. But yeah, boom. Issue number 7. And then issue number 8. So there we go. Up to date with the DC Rebirth of Superman. So what did we get? We got the DC Rebirth of Superman, DC Rebirth of Harley Quinn, DC Rebirth Justice League. What else did we get? Oh, the new Supergirl as well. So yeah, we had a pretty good time. Oh, wait. There's one more we picked up, and that is the new issue because I was already up to date on this. Ironic, I know, when you see it. But it is the Star Wars Han Solo issue number 4. Came out last Thursday. Picked it up on the Monday now. I've read 1, 2 and 3. Looking forward to reading this to continue the story arc of Han Solo. So yeah, issue number 4. Boom. These need to be bagged and boarded. I need to pick up Superman 1 and 2 though. Don't know where I'm going to pick those up. I've also got some other comics like... not that I brought today, but as in East of West, stuff of that, which I really want to get the other volumes, but after spending the money on that, I didn't want to buy East of West volumes 2, 3, 4, 5 that are all out because they're like £13 each. Christmas presents maybe. But yeah, so that is going to do it for this vlog, this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm going to go off now and watch the Man U game. That's in 10-15 minutes. By the time this is up, you will know if we have won or if we've lost. So either it'll be one of the two. Either way, today's been a great day, great comic book day, nice trip out, got them digits, yeah, and hopefully Man U can top it off with a win. If they don't, then I'm shocked. So yeah, that is going to do it for the video. As I said, if you do enjoy, please like, comment and subscribe for more content, and see ya.